Hey guys, good morning. It's Wednesday morning. It's a beautiful day outside. Hey, this video is going to be short because of a bunch of craziness happening this week with us. April's getting ready for She Brews. So ladies, if you haven't bought your ticket yet, you have till like noon today to purchase your ticket. So make sure you reach out to April. This morning I just wanted to go over a few things, and we're just going to review. Basically, we're calling this review and also checking up on you on some of the challenges that April and I have given you over the course of the last few Wednesdays.
Some things that we talked about was communication. Are you guys communicating? Are you communicating to each other what's going on, what's happening? Have you guys set down a date of a recap of what your guys' week looks like? Oh, the others would be stressors. Her stressors versus his stressors. Have you guys communicated about what those stressors are? Which this stuff leads into each other. Are you communicating about what those stressors are that seem to be going on within your life? Things that your mate can be able to help you with to make things not so stressful for you.
I think April's got to run back to work. So
Bye.
We'll see ya. Hey, the other thing I wanted to check up on you is your date nights. How are your date nights? Last week or a couple weeks ago, we talked about the importance of making sure you're going on a date on a regular basis. Have you been doing that? We said the last show is we say that you need to be going on a date at least every other week, at minimum every other week. For some of you, it's easier to go out more often. Hey, we're just following up. How are you doing in that area in your life, in your marriage? The other thing is, hey, last week we talked about boundaries. Have you guys discussed some of those boundaries, and have you set some boundaries? You know what? Too many times in a counseling room, some of those boundaries, you might think, oh, this will never happen to us. And you're right. It probably won't. But you know what? It's better to talk about it now than later, because later you'll have to untangle a bunch of stuff. So, hey, talk about some of those boundaries. Hey, you know what? Facebook, make sure your wife or your husband knows who your friends are on Facebook, that your wife knows who your friends are on Facebook. Passwords, no secrets on passwords. Make sure your wife knows all your passwords, email, bank accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and vice versa. Make sure you know hers. There's nothing that you should be hiding from each other. Everything should be out in the open, because if not, look, the last thing you want is some old high school sweetheart being friends with you on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or any one of those social media networks. Because you know what? There's some studies that have been shown, that have come out last year. 20% of the divorces that occurred last year, and I think that number is even increasing, it has increased this year, are due to Facebook and social media. Do not, I can't stress that enough, do not be friends with any ex-girlfriend or whatever on Facebook or any social media. Look, the devil is just looking for a way to wreak havoc in your marriage. So set some boundaries. Talk about those together. And yeah, April talked about, hey, have you guys talked about what causes stress in your life? How's your work going? How are all those different things going? And you know what? When we talk about stress, here's some new stress that's coming. And I know I'm going to surprise you real quick. But back to school is just right around the corner. You know, you got to start school shopping, your kids, and all that goes with going back to school. So, hey, let me just remind you, back to school is coming around the corner. Talk to each other. Start setting some budgets, different stressing out about all that. Talk about it. Hey, start talking about some of those things. Say the other praying together as husband and wife. How are you doing it? We challenge you guys to do it. Look, and you guys know that we're an open book, and we don't have a problem being honest with you guys. That's an area, we know what, we started off great. The first week we were doing it every day, and then we went back to our normal routine. So we're making a pledge to you that, hey, starting today, we're going to go right back to it. So maybe you're like us and you started strong and you haven't been keeping up with it. Well, hey, make a pledge that, hey, you know what, we're going to do it. So, hey, just again, we're keeping this show short because of a bunch of craziness. We're getting ready to go on vacation on Saturday, heading up to Monterey. So keep us in your prayers that we have some traveling mercies. And at the same time, as always, remember to make memories with your wife, make memories with your kids. Summer is coming to an end here very soon. So, hey, don't let the craziness get in the way of you making some memories. Make sure you take some time out to spend some time with your kids and your wife and create those memories before the summer is over. Hey, a few things that I want to remind you of. Hey, don't forget, in August, I think it's August 16th, on a Saturday, we're going to be at Newport Dunes. We got kayaks, we got paddle boards, all kinds of good stuff that's going to be happening. We'd love to see all of you there. Let us know if you're coming. Bring your favorite dish to share, and if you don't want to share, that's fine. Hey guys, again, thank you for watching the show. I know some of you have been, commenting, emailing me, and I appreciate when you come up to me and you tell me on the weekend that you've enjoyed the show, because it only encourages me to keep doing it. Again, remember to make memories. We will see you next Wednesday. Hey, we're keeping it short this week, like I said, because a bunch of crazy stuff that's happening this week with Shebrews getting ready for vacation and all that stuff. But I made you guys a promise that I would stay consistent and that I would post one up every week. So here's this video. Next Wednesday, we'll be coming to you live from Monterey. We are going to take a time out just to talk about a new subject that has been burning in not only in my heart, but also April's heart. So look forward to that. See you guys next week. Again, make some memories, guys.